YouTube viewers out there. It is Sebastian of Sebastian's and Movie Game Time. And today on episode 81, and the episode is called Spend Time with Sebastian at the Movies, Part 2. Hello, welcome. Let's get started. These are the movies I'm going to be talking and reviewing, or movies that I saw at the movie theaters when I was 16 years old, which was the year 2006. These are the movies that came out in 2006 that I saw in theaters. So let's get started. We have a movie called Slither. It's about a woman and the town sheriff must battle against alien parasite creatures that has taken over the entire town. Slither, well, as you all know, this is James Gunn's first directing debut movie. Slither is James Gunn's first movie that he directed before he went on to do Guardians of the Galaxy movies, before he did the Suicide Squad, and many other great projects afterwards. But this Slither was James Gunn's first movie debut, and I thought Slither, being his first film direction debut, was really fun. I had a great time watching Slither. Great makeup effects and prosthetic effects. A little bit of CGI effects at the same time. Slither, it's a fun creature movie. I just had a good time with it. Slither, it stars Nathan Fillion, Elizabeth Banks, and Michael Walker. I give Slither 3 out of 3 stars. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention, I have the Blu-ray of Slither. Yeah. So, yeah. Slither, I have it on Blu-ray by Scream Factory. I give Slither 3 out of 3 stars. We have a movie called The Host. It's about, in South Korea, a monster that comes out of the ocean as it snatches up a Korean man's girlfriend, as the man and his family plan to go and rescue her. The Host. The Host is directed by Bong Joon-ho. He directed that movie that came out 2019. It's a film called Parasite. Do you remember that movie, Parasite? Or you seen the film? Well, the same director who made Parasite is the same director who made this movie, The Host. And the reason why I said that is because, well, you know how Parasite, it's like a edgy comedy, but with a little tragic sadness to it? Well, the reason why I said that is because this movie, The Host, is the same, it has the same element plot. You know, being funny, but being tragically sad at the same time. It's the same genre that we see later on in the Parasite movie. But The Host is really, you know, it's a fun South Korean movie. If you've never seen it or never heard about it, really funny, but at times very sad, or tragically. The Host, again, is directed by Bong Joon-ho, who directed Parasite in 2019. The Host stars Song Kang-ho. I give The Host 3 out of 3 stars. We have a movie called The Illusionist. It's about a magician who uses his ability to seduce a woman that he's in love with, while at the same time a specter who starts beginning suspecting the magician. The Illusionist. This is a great movie, The Illusionist. If you've never seen The Illusionist, This is Illusionist. Um, it's a great move. It's a good movie that I remembered, and yeah, as you can see, yeah, you know they, the Illusionist. It's a good, it's a good kind of twist and turn suspense movie. It's starring Edward Norton, Paul Giamatti, Jessica Biel, and my favorite character actor, Rufus Sewell. The Illusionist, I give it 3 out of 3 stars. We have a film called Flushed Away. It's about a rat named Roddy who gets flushed down a toilet where he meets another rat named Rita as they both must stop an evil toad. Flushed Away. This is a fun family kid movie. If you've never seen Flushed Away, this is really fun. It's a perfect movie for family and kids alike. Um, really fun. The kids are going to have a good time watching this movie. Really, really a fun time. Flushed Away. Really funny. Flushed Away is starring the voice talents of Hugh Jackman, Kate Winslet, um, Jean Reno, Bill Nye or Bill Nighy, Andy Serkis, and Ian McKellen. I get Flushed Away 3 out of 3 stars. We have a movie called Apocalypto. It's about a young man and his people who have been captured as they're taken by the Mayan warriors till the man escapes as he becomes hunted by the Mayan warriors. Apocalypto. This is a this is this is a very interesting movie. Apocalypto. This is I have Apocalypto on DVD. As you can see, it's a really good movie. Very great survival movie. It's directed by Mel Gibson, as it says on the title. Mel Gibson. He directed it. Um, Apocalypto was one of those movies that is really interesting and kind of battle for survival type of movie. Apocalypto it's a Mel Gibson movie, and it stars Gerardo Terracina. I give Apocalypto 3 out of 3 stars. We have a movie called Monster House. It's about 3 young teenage kids who discover that their mean neighbor who lives in a haunted house. Monster House, this is a fun movie. If you've never seen Monster House, it's really fun. Um, like Flushed Away that I talked about earlier. Monster House, it's a family and kid of a friendly movie. It's really good. Monster House. If you've never seen Monster House, I think children or kids would definitely enjoy it along with other family members. Really fun movie, Monster House. Monster House is starring the voice talents of Musso, um, Michael Musso, Spencer Lockie, Steve Buscemi, and Captain O'Hara. I get Monster House 3 out of 3 stars. We have a movie called Pan's Labyrinth. It's about Span that is set in the year of 1944 during World War II as a young girl who befriended a faun who tells her that she's a princess. Pan's Labyrinth. This is such a beautiful, visual, stunning of a movie. The production set designs and the creatures that are in the film, but at the same time, it's a very emotional movie, Pan's Labyrinth. It's really a good movie, but like I said, it's a very emotional movie. So just be prepared for emotionalness in this film. Pan's Labyrinth is directed by the great Guillermo del Toro. I like Pan's Labyrinth. The production set designs and the story's beautiful, but it's very sad at the same time. Pan's Labyrinth stars Ivana Carrillo and Doug Jones. I get Pan's Labyrinth 3 out of 3 stars. We have a movie called V for Vendetta. It's about a woman who lives in a dystopian society in Berlin where she meets a vigilante man named V who plans to overthrow a tyrant government. V for Vendetta. Well, this is another good action. This is another good movie. If you never heard about this or you never seen it, V for Vendetta. Um, really, really good movie. Um, it's kind of like an uprising of a movie as well. This is V for Vendetta that I have on DVD. Um, V for Vendetta. The action I thought were very stylish. And great. V for Vendetta. It's created by I think V for Vendetta. I think. Um, It's created by the people who did The Matrix. There's Wachowski brothers. V for Vendetta stars Natalie Portman, Hugo Weaving, and Stephen Ray. I get V for Vendetta 3 out of 3 stars. We have a movie called Flags of All Fathers. It's about U.S. Marines who have come back home from the war. As this film tells us the story about the soldiers during World War II D-Day as they raise up the flag on a Japanese island called Iwo. Flags of Our Fathers. This is a very good human story of a movie and a very powerful drama movie, I might say. Flags of Our Fathers is directed by Clint Eastwood. Um, this is Flags of Our Fathers I have on DVD. I got Flags of Our Fathers. Like I said, Flags of Our Fathers. It's a human, powerful story and a good drama story. If you've never seen it, it's really great. Flags of Our Fathers. It stars Ryan Philippine, Adam Beach, Jesse Bradford, and Paul Walker. I was surprised to see Paul Walker in the Clint Eastwood movie. I know that Paul Walker was in Flags of Our Fathers when I saw him in this film. So it was great to see Paul Walker at the time to do a Clint Eastwood movie. So it was great to see him. Um, Flags of Our Fathers. I give it 3 out of 3 stars. We have a sequel. Letters from Iwo. It's a sequel to our Flags of Our Fathers, where it tells the same story, but told from the Japanese point of view when the American soldiers came onto their land island to raise up the flag. Um, this movie learns from Iwo. The story happened at the same time as Flags of Our Fathers. This film was kind of shot back to back, along with some Flags of Our Fathers that Clint Eastwood did. And I thought Clint Eastwood did a great job making this sequel, making that back to back movie. Letters from Iwo. Like Flags of Our Fathers told the U.S. soldier story. This movie, Letters from Iwo, it tells the story of the Japanese soldiers during D-Day, World War II. Letters from Iwo. I thought it was a good follow-up sequel to Flags of Our Fathers. Again, Letters from Iwo, directed by Clint Eastwood, and it stars Ken Watanabe. I get Letters from Iwo 3 out of 3 stars. And we have the last movie called Smoking Aces. It's about a group of different crazy neo-Nazis, bounty hunters, to lethal assassin women, and other contract killers who are after a huge bounty hit on a Las Vegas magician who has become an FBI informant. Smoking Aces. This is a fun movie. This is really a fun movie. If you never seen Smoking Aces, you have no idea what you're in for. It's a crime caper movie with action, directed by Joe Carnahan. Smoking Aces is just a fun action crime movie. Really had a great time. Um, Smoking Aces stars Ryan Reynolds, Ben Affleck, Ray Liotta, Andy Garcia, Alicia Keys. This was Alicia Keys' first acting debut because she's a singer, but this is her first acting debut, Alicia Keys, and she was great. Taraji P. Henson, um, Peter Berg, Martin Henderson. Martin Henderson, it was great to see Martin Henderson. He was in that movie called The Rain that started Naomi Watts, that horror movie that came out 2002. He's the one. He's the character in that Rain movie where he's alone in his apartment and that girl comes out of his TV. That's the same guy that's in that one. He's in Smoking Aces, so it was great to see him appear in Smoking Aces. Um, Smoking Aces co-stars Ben Affleck, Matthew Fox, Andy Garcia, and Joe Egerton. Oh, and Smoking Aces also features Chris Pine. Yes, Chris Pine, Captain James T. Kirk, and J.J. Abrams' Star Trek movie. This was an early Chris Pine movie role, which I did not know at the time that he did a movie like Smoking Aces. So it is Chris Pine's earliest role. And Kevin Durant, he will later go on to do Abigail, the little girl, the ballerina girl who's a vampire. And he was also in a movie called Wild Hogs that starred Tim Allen and John Travolta. Smoking Aces, I give it 3 out of 3 stars. Okay, everybody, that would do it for episode 81 of Sebastian's Gins and Movie Game Time. The title episode called Spend Time with Sebastian at the Movies, Part 2. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe and get new content episodes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see all of you at the movies.